Hey guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So Vettsy sent me over a package, so I'm going to pop this baby open and show you what we've got inside here. They let me pick 2 of their solid gel polish palettes. These things are so adorable. So I got 2 of them. One is like a bright neon, another one is a glitter. And I'm going to open these up and show them with you. But right here on the packaging, which I love so much, they have their ingredient list, so you can check that out. Make sure there's nothing in there that you may be allergic to. They also have some tips on how to use this polish. So it says to build up the layers thinly. 2 to 3 layers. They do take a few layers to get opaque, but they do get there. And then a little tip on how to prep your brush to make it a little easier to use these. So the 2 palettes that I chose were Moonwalk and Summertime. So we got like a bright neon one and then a shimmery one. These are adorable. They look like little makeup palettes. I love them so much. They have a really nice closure on the front. Very easy to open and they close securely. I love them. And inside the package as well is a little instruction on how to use them, which is fantastic. Shows you how to prep your nails, how to apply them, how long to cure it for, all of that good stuff. So this sparkly one is so pretty. And then that was the Moonwalk one. And then this one is the Summertime, the neon one. Look how bright these are. I love that yellow. It's so bright and so pretty. Wait till you see it swatched. I'm very impressed. Okay, so I am going to take my Madam Glam application brush here. It's a really nice brush to use for any kind of potted gels. It's nice and soft. It's got a nice shape to it. I really like it. And these cute little key-shaped swatch sticks to swatch these pudding gels for you guys, or solid gels, however you want to call them. And stay tuned. I am going to show you how to clean out your gel polish brush properly. So definitely keep watching for that. Very good information. So check out this yellow, you guys. It's so pretty. And I'm not the best with pudding gels or solid gels, as I've told you guys before, but I'm getting better at them, and I'm finding that I like them more and more every time I use them. So the solid gels, they don't self-level completely, but once you get them on the nail and you've played with them a bit, they will a little bit. So if you're having a little bit of problems with it being kind of streaky, just give it a second before you pop it into the light and cure it, and it will kind of self-level a little bit. And yeah, these, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I love this bright neon yellow, and in 2 coats, it was fairly opaque. So I think 3 coats and it would be pretty much perfect. Even with my terrible swatching, you can see how gorgeous it is. So not too streaky, really great for a yellow, and it's a bright neon yellow. It's really pretty, and it's pretty opaque in that 2nd coat. So I'm just using a dry paper towel to wipe off my brush in between colors until I need to completely clean it. So like I said, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to properly clean your brush. And now I did have some problems on a couple of these. They were cured, like they just had a really thin layer of the top, like cured. I don't know if I had it open while I cured one of my polishes, but I did have an issue with that. So just make sure you're being very careful with your gels when you're going in and out of the lamp, and you don't have them too close, because you definitely don't want that light to hit them. But I did end up, and I think I show you a bit of that here, I did end up just grabbing some tweezers and kind of pulling that thin kind of skimmed over cured part of the gel off of the palette, and then it was fine. It was good to go underneath. So this is the bright pink color, and I had this one and the yellow one in the lamp, and I show you a clip real quick of how bright it glows inside the light. Look at these. They're insane. They're so bright and neon. So pretty. And then this is the orangey color. So this is the one where I show you. It had that cured, just kind of like a really thin layer over the top of it. So I was kind of trying to get that off with my brush. Wasn't working too well. So I grabbed my tweezers and it worked a lot better. And just kind of pulled it off of there. Like I said, once I got that cured part off of it, it was good to go and it was working just fine. So that was probably my fault. Like I said, just be careful. Don't get your palettes or any of your gels or your brush for that matter close to your light when it's on. So look at this color. It is so beautiful. Now that I have my brush a little bit more primed for solid gels, they're going on a lot better. And this color in particular is so pretty. I love this like bright orangey color. Ooh, it's really nice. And so here is the peach color. The orange color probably need about 3 coats to be opaque, as well as the pink. The yellow was pretty good in 2. And then this peach one here is stunning. And I love how smooth and creamy it went on. I love these solid gels. They're fun to swatch. But it went on so smooth and creamy. This one is opaque in 2 coats. Look how nice that is. Ooh, it's so good. So I'm going to show you now how to clean your brush. Now I'm going to switch from the colors to the glitters. Usually I have a separate brush for glitters, but you can clean it out just the same. So I grab a little mixing palette here and a clear gel. You can use base coat, you can use top coat. I like to use base coat because I have an abundance of it and I don't use it much, but I do use my top coats a lot, so I prefer to use a base coat to clean it. Any clear gel will work. Builder gel, base coat, top coat, any clear gel will work. And you want to grab a paper towel and then you just get a good dollop of that gel in your brush and you just start wiping it on your palette. If you don't have a mixing palette, you can use like a scraper for stamping, credit card, anything like that. And you can see how it pushes that color through the brush. And you just wipe it off on your clean paper towel. And we're going to continue to do that. It's not clean yet. Even though it looks clean, it's not. So watch how much more color comes out of this brush. You just keep swiping it and it pushes that clear through all the bristles. Look at how much color is still in this brush. So then wipe it off and do it again. You just keep running it through and you'll see more color come through, and it looks like the brush is clean, but it's not. See, more color. And you want to continue to do that until the gel is clear through your brush and you get no more color out of it. And that completely cleans out any colors that you've used in your brush, and you're good to go into whatever color you want to do next. Still more color yet. Wipe it off and push the clear through again. Now we're getting less and less color coming out of the brush. It's almost clean. Like I said, you want to do this until you get nothing but clear gel coming through. Can you believe all that color was in there? And I used every bit of that clear base that I put down. Just want to push all of that color out of the bristles. You do not want to use alcohol on your brushes. You do not want to use acetone on your brushes. It will dry them out. A good gel brush will stay a good gel brush for years and years to come if you clean it properly. You leave a little bit of that clear gel in, like I'm just wiping it on a dry paper towel, and then you put it back in its cap. You make sure it's covered up, and then you store it away in your drawer, and it will stay good for a very long time. So now I'm just showing you these shimmery colors real quick. They're fairly sheer, so they would make great toppers for other colors. And then I show you this pink one, 3 coats of the pink one, and it builds up fairly nicely in 3 coats. It's almost 100% opaque on the 3rd coat, so you could use it as a topper. You could use it opaque. See that 3rd coat right there? Looks really good. So this one is a champagne-y kind of gold color, really pretty. I'm just going to show you one coat of each of the rest of these here. I love this color. It's so pretty. And then here's the true gold, the yellow gold. Also very pretty. And it's probably the most opaque out of the bunch. But still, you could use it as a topper. It's kind of see-through on that 1st coat. And then I wanted to see what they look like over black. So I just grabbed like a little swipe of each over the black. And honestly, you can't tell the pink is pink over the black and the gold is gold and the champagne is champagne and the silver is silver. They all just kind of look sparkly, but they do add a cool effect over it. So you can see it doesn't really, you can't really tell the colors too definely over the black, but it does, like I said, make a really cool effect. So I just kind of smear them all together and see what it looks like. And that looks really cool. So you could do that and do like a real thin layer over black as well. So lots of fun things to do with these. I'm going to do my nails now and do a little design. I did put a milky white base down. It's the Madam Glam Builder in a bottle, white, milky white, I believe. It could be a rubber base. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. But I just put a milky white down for my base. And then I went over with a small art brush with each of the colors, just like random strokes across the nails. And I did all of them, and I did them all a little bit differently. And I cured each color, and then I went in with the next color. That way I could kind of overlap them a bit. And I just wanted to go for something kind of abstract here. Like an abstract floral is what I had in my mind. And I think they turned out so cute. Wait till you guys see the finished result. But yeah, like I said, cure each color before you go in with your next one. That way you can kind of overlap them a bit. They looked so cool. And if you're not happy with the opacity of the color, you can go in with a second coat. I just did one stripe through, like I didn't do 2 coats of the color, and it was opaque enough for my liking, especially over that milky white. It kind of made it a little bit more opaque since it wasn't over clear. So I used each of the colors except for the peach one. I don't think I used the peach one. And then I used one of the sparkles. So I ended up with the champagne gold and just added a little tiny bit of sparkle in there. You got to have a little bit of that sparkle. And I'm also doing this with my left hand on my right hand. So I'm using my non-dominant hand to paint my dominant hand, which is very difficult. So an abstract design is absolutely perfect for doing your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand, because the messier the better. It does not have to be perfect. So I am taking a Born Pretty stamping plate and my Twinkled T black polish and Twinkled T stamper. And I'm going to add a little bit of foliage to this abstract design. I love how this turned out. It's so cute. So I'm just grabbing different ones for each finger. Isn't that so cute? So grabbing a different one for the next finger and popping it on. That's a real bitty one. So I put it on my itty bitty pinky. And I'm just kind of placing them, you know, randomly, wherever, however I think it looks nice. I love an abstract design. When my clients don't know what they want on their nails, I tell them to kind of pick a color, and then I use that for the majority of their nails, and then I do like an abstract finger, and they absolutely love it. Okay, so now for the thumb. I thought I wanted to add this bigger image and kind of surround it and fill it up a bit with all of the foliage, but I ended up not liking it, so I took it off, which is totally okay to do. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't always have everything figured out right away, so you'll see here, I'm just gonna, you know, decide that's poopy. It needs to go away. Because it doesn't flow with the rest of the nails at all. So I just take some acetone and wipe that off. That's what I love so much about gel polish and stamping. If you make a mistake or you decide you don't like it, it's a very easy fix. You just wipe it off and try again. So I really like how it turned out after the second attempt. It's a little less. It didn't cover up the nail quite as much, but it's just a little bit more than the other fingers because the thumb's a little bigger. So I was like, yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Then I'm just taking this Cocoa and Claire Shine top coat and top coating all the nails. This is the first time I've used this, so I will give you guys an update. I'm going to use it more and more and let you know how I like it, but so far it's doing really well. I'm going to take some cuticle oil because my fingies definitely need some tender love and care with this cuticle oil. They are super dry, So I'm just saturating my whole hands and rubbing that in really good. And that's it, guys. What do you guys think of this manicure? I love how it turned out. And I love how freaking cute these little palettes are. They look like little makeup palettes. They're so cute. And you can stack these in your drawer really easily. They stack on top of each other. You can put them upside down as well and have the label showing as to, like, you know, what collection it is. And they're not going to go anywhere because they're the solid gels. So you can flip it upside down. It's not going to leak. It's not going to drip. And they got really nice little closure on it. So super flat and easy to tuck into your drawer. I love it. These are so cute. So if you guys want to pick any of this stuff up from Vettsy, I do have a discount code. I'll put it in the description box. So click that link and use the code. I believe it saves you 20%. And let me know in the comments what you think of my little abstract floral manicure. I'm going to have to do my other hands soon. So if you have any ideas, leave those in the comments below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.